Caught my fiancé cheating with my best friend after 7 years. It was supposed to be the calm before the wedding storm. A quiet Sunday, one of those rare days where our schedules aligned. Ben was at the gym, or so he'd said, and I'd just finished frosting the stupid vegan vanilla cake he'd insisted we order for the tasting. My hands still smelled like coconut butter, and the kitchen radio hummed with a podcast about communication in long-term relationships. Irony, right? I'd been scrubbing coffee stains off the counter when I noticed it. Emily's silver necklace tangled in the couch cushions. The one with the tiny crescent moon pendant she'd sworn she lost months ago. My brain did that thing where it races but feels frozen, like a car engine revving in snow. Without thinking, I opened Ben's iPad, still logged into his Apple ID, and there it was. Weeks of messages. Her. I don't want to lose you. Him. You won't. We'll figure this out. Build up. Looking back, there were signs. Ben started working late more often, claiming his startup was finally taking off. He'd come home smelling like her vanilla-scented perfume, the same one I'd gifted Emily for her birthday. We had client drinks, he'd say, shrugging off his jacket. I'd laugh it off because Emily was my friend. We'd been roommates in college. She'd held my hair back when I puked tequila at 2 a.m. and told me Ben was the one after our third date. But then she stopped returning my texts. When I asked Ben if something was wrong, he'd kiss my forehead and say, "You're imagining things, babe." Betrayal moment. The messages kept going. Nudes I wish I could unsee. Plans to meet at a hotel downtown. A screenshot of our wedding venue with the caption, "Imagine marrying the wrong person here." I threw open the kitchen sink. When Ben got home, I was sitting on the floor, iPad still glowing. He froze, gym bags slipping off his shoulder. "I can explain," he said. But all I could do was stare at the scar on his knee from when we'd gone hiking in Colorado, the trip where he'd first said, "I love you." "How long?" I whispered. His silence was worse than an answer. Emily finally called me that night. Her voice shook. It just happened. It just happened. 7 years of my life reduced to a cliché. I hung up, turned off my phone, and drove to the beach. Sat there listening to the waves until sunrise, my engagement ring cutting into my palm. When I got home, Ben had packed a suitcase. "I'll stay at my mom's," he said. We haven't spoken since. The wedding's in 3 months. Our families keep asking about invitations. My mom keeps mailing me bridal magazines. Cliffhanger. But here's the thing. Last night, Emily texted. "We need to talk. There's something else." I haven't opened it. TLDR, planned a life with my fiancé for 7 years, only to find out he and my best friend were planning one without me. Now they're both begging to explain, and I'm sitting here with a melted vegan cake and a ton of trust issues.